friends, it's Amanda here, and today we're talking about some recent Sephora favorite sets. I picked up 4 Sephora favorite sets pretty recently. This was the one everybody was going crazy for, this Give Me Some Shine lip set, and I gotta admit, it does look pretty darn good. It has a lot of full-size products and a lot of really nice looking luxury products. And speaking of luxury, I also picked up this Sephora Favorites Luxe vibes. I'm getting very luxe vibes from this set. This only has 1 full-size item in it. And then I've really been on a fragrance kick lately, so I got 2 of their little Sephora Favorites perfume samplers. So I got the Sephora Favorites perfume sampler, and then I got the Sephora Favorites Best of Vanilla. I am a spicy gourmand type of girl, so I think that I'm gonna like this. There are a couple that I wanted to try on my list that are in this set, so it seems like a great way for me to do that. I've smelled a lot of these and have a couple of them on my wish list as well. I have the Commodity Milk Personal, so this is the Commodity Paper Personal, so I'm excited to try that. I think what I'm going to do is switch to an overhead view and actually show you my hands unboxing these while I talk, and we'll do some live swatches and stuff that way, since I'm already wearing a lot of makeup. So I won't be able to do with this try-on style anyway. Let's switch to the overhead shooting format, and you'll hear me talking as we look into these sets together. So let's start unboxing. All right, we are ready to unbox. I'm gonna show you up close and personal what all of these sets look like. We're going to live swatch, and since I have some fragrances here that I can't really swatch, I'm gonna go through and tell you the fragrance notes for all of the different fragrances, and I'm also going to give you my first impression. Now, of course, when it comes to a fragrance, it's a lot different to just sniff it one time than it is to actually wear it on your body and have it interact with your body chemistry and see how it lasts and how it feels all day and all of that stuff. We all know that some scents can wear longer than others, some can smell different on different people. So I'm just going to give you my initial first impressions, and I'm also going to give you sort of a little ranking and let you know which ones I'm considering to redeem for my travel spray or rollerball, because each of these sets, you do get these little teeny tiny samples in the set, but there's also a little certificate in here that you can redeem for a travel size or rollerball of one of the fragrances inside. So that's where the value lies. So I definitely want your input. I want to hear your thoughts on what you think I'll enjoy, what you've enjoyed, if you've tried any of these. I love taking your recommendations. I often purchase things based on your recommendation. It's sort of a two-way street as far as influencing goes, at least with this channel. Make sure you let me know all of your thoughts as we go through, particularly with the fragrances that you've tried. Now, this first one is By the Fireplace. I have sniffed this one before. It's definitely in my wheelhouse. The key notes are clove oil, chestnut accord, and vanilla accord. I am a sweet, spicy type of girl, so this is right up my alley for sure. And it's definitely one that I've considered for a long time. Next up, we have Prada Candy. This one surprised me, not in a good way. The notes are caramel, iris, and white musk. I didn't really get a lot of sweet from this one. This gave me kind of floral old lady scent. I'm so sorry if this is your favorite. I do not like it at all. It's probably my least favorite one that I smelled today. Next up, we have Golden Nectar. This is another more florally scent, but this is more of a light spicy floral. It's not quite as overwhelmingly musky, but it does have notes of orchid alongside amber and vanilla. So I think that those sweeter smells kind of helped balance out the floral. And this is just not a very intense fragrance. Nor is this commodity paper personal. I actually am surprised by how much I like this one. This has amber and sandalwood scents, and this is very, very light. It's very subtle. I feel like this would be a beautiful layering scent. I also am just very attracted to the little sample sprayer in here. It's way cooler and just more memorable than the other samples that I received across all these sets. And I do surprisingly really like this one. It's not the top of the top for me, but I do like it. I can see myself using up the entire little sample. The last one we have is Very Good Girl. This is a fruity floral. It has red currant, rose, and vanilla. I'm not a big rose gal, so this rated pretty low for me along with Prada Candy. And like I said, I liked commodity paper. I just didn't love it. But as far as trading in for the rollerball, I'm definitely going to go for Golden Nectar or By the Fireplace. Make sure you weigh in on what you think I should get, because I can see myself being happy with either one of these. Now let's move on to the Sephora Favorites Best of Vanilla set. These are all sample sizes of vanilla fragrances, obviously. And this one's cool because there's a candle in here. I like the idea of candles being included in a fragrance set because, you know, it's a home fragrance. A perfume is a body fragrance, and I like that idea. I am showing you the back of these boxes. That way you can just get an idea for everything that's in here all in one go. First up, we have this little baby candle. This is a Tahitian coconut vanilla candle. I really like the scent. I don't see myself redeeming the certificate for the candle just because I have a bunch of candles already, but this does smell really good. I'm going to enjoy this little baby candle while I have it, and I see why people would buy it. It's just not the right thing for me. Now we have the Vanilla Milk fragrance. This is very, very sweet. It has notes of bourbon vanilla, cocoa shell, and frangipani. Sorry if I said that wrong. It smells so sweet. It literally smells like ice cream. It smells like a big old scoop of ice cream. I like the way it smells. It makes me a little hungry because it smells so much like walking into a bakery or a ice cream shop, but I'm not quite sure where I've landed on that. I will say this Dulce scent, it's supposed to be vanilla, chocolate, and hinoki wood scent. It smells like straight up just alcohol to me, like literally a bottle of booze. So I don't know if maybe I just need to try it out, which I will do. I will try it out, but it did not smell good to me at all. Then we have this Vanilla Woods fragrance. It's another one from the Seven Virtues brand. This has pear, rose, and vanilla. This smells really good. It definitely has a complex fragrance, but it's still really light. I wonder if all of their fragrances have that light, kind of airy quality to them. But for not liking rose very much personally, I actually quite liked this one. So I think that I would enjoy a lot of things from this brand, and I'm definitely interested in them the more that I smell from them. Lastly, for the set, we have Vanilla Sky. This has notes of cappuccino, pure vanilla, and caramelized cedar. I think this is the most straightforward vanilla type of scent for my nose. I think this one might be my favorite. I really enjoyed several of these. I could see myself purchasing pretty much anything but the Dulce scent and the candle. I could see myself purchasing any of these, but the more I think about it, the more I'm leaning towards Vanilla Sky. Please leave your thoughts if you have any of these, if you've worn any of these long term. I need your brain to help me. Okay, thank you very much. Now let's move on to the makeup. This is the Luxe Vibes set. I feel like I really got this for a steal because I snagged this one when it was on sale. So it says that it's retail priced for $65. I actually got it for $46. So I feel like that's a pretty good deal for all of these really luxurious different samples. These are, for the most part, things that I am going to use and use up. The only one I don't see myself using at all is the eyeliner. And I do have a duplicate here. These two sets have the exact same Givenchy lippy in them. So I'm going to pull a couple of things out of these sets along the way and put them aside for a little giveaway. I'm going to talk more about that at the end of the video. So keep watching for more details. But I am going to save one of these Rose Perfecto lip balms for that giveaway prize. They're both in the exact same color, which is Pink Irresistible. It's supposed to be one of those pH transforms your lip color, whatever type of lip products. That doesn't really appeal to me that much. I do think it's cool in theory, but they always look just weirdly the same shade of bubblegum pink on me. But I still think that's a cool little thing to have in the prize. So I'm not going to swatch that one now. I'll swatch the other one in the other set later. I am going to show you this Dr. Barbara Sturm face cream. I didn't expect it to dispense so vigorously from the tube. So a lot more product came out than I expected, but it worked out great because when I was filming this, I actually had just taken off my makeup and just done my skincare. So I had a bare face, so I could actually like apply this to my face. And now I've been wearing it for a couple hours since I filmed this, and it feels nice. It's not life-changing or anything, but I do think with skincare products, you really have to use them for a while to have a solid opinion, unless you straight put something on and it immediately breaks you out, then you know that opinion's fair enough. I did try to open this little vial of oil. This is the Guerlain Royal Advanced Youth Watery Oil, but my hands were all slippy from the face cream and it's on there pretty good. So I'm gonna get it opened later, but that seems interesting to me. I love a face oil. I have very dry skin and this is fun. You shake it up and the little like gold things go everywhere. I know that's not supposed to be the point, but hey, you know, you gotta find joy where you can find it, right? There's also a decently large tube of this hair treatment. It's a 8-hour Magic Night Serum Hydrating Treatment. Great. I have also dry hair, dry ends. So I'm going to give this a try. It's another thing that you have to really give it a chance before you can fully form an opinion. But I did put a little on my hand just to see how it looked and felt. And I will say, it smells really good. So I like that. I like a good smelling hair product. Who doesn't? Next, I'm just going to show you a close-up of this Pat McGrath liner. Like I said, this is not the type of product I'm going to use, so I'm not going to swatch it and mess it up and contaminate it. I'm going to leave this all perfect and pretty for somebody else to enjoy, and I'm going to go ahead and drop that in my little prize package as well. And this is a full-size product, so that's pretty cool. Next, we have this little mini Gucci mascara. I love travel size and mini mascaras. I will pack these in a travel makeup bag. I will put them in my purse for a touch-up. I use these babies up all the time, so I love this. I hope that I don't fall in love with the Gucci mascara, though, because that sounds really expensive. But I will enjoy using it while I have it. And lastly, we have the absolute cutest little teeny tiny baby liquid lipstick. This is from Armani Beauty. Again, I love a travel size. This color looks very pretty. It actually looks kind of similar to the lipstick I was wearing in the talking portions of this video, maybe a little bit more pinky. But this is so cute and small and wee, and every time I look at it, I just think, what is this? A liquid lipstick for ants? And I love that. Now we have one more Sephora favorite set. This is the Give Me Some Shine set. And this is very satisfying because it's in this little baggie that you have to rip open. And I just had a little bit too much fun opening it up, that satisfying bag unzipping type of feeling that it has. Sometimes I think maybe that's weird. Maybe nobody relates to that. And then I remember that I literally just quoted Zoolander. So it's probably fine. This set is especially awesome because there's 6 lip products in here and 4 out of the 6 are full size, which is definitely a great deal. And I know for a fact that I'm going to enjoy a couple of these things. Now, we do have this repeat little lip balm that we talked about earlier. I'll swatch this one for you since I didn't touch the other one from the Luxe Vibes. And we also have this little baby NARS Power Matte lipstick. I already have this shade in a full size, so I'm also going to leave this one untouched. This is the NARS Power Matte lipstick in the shade Dragon Girl. Don't know why a Power Matte lip is in the Give Me Some Shine set, but here we are. Anyway, it's a cute little NARS lipstick and definitely a beautiful shade for anyone. It's going to look good on everybody. So this is perfect to include in my little giveaway as well. Now, let's get to swatching some of these lip products. First up, we have this little mini Givenchy Rose Perfecto lip balm in the shade Pink Irresistible that we saw earlier. On its own, this type of color doesn't super appeal to me. Obviously, it's going to look very different on the lips than it does on this very pasty pale skin on the inside of my arm here. But I can see myself pairing this with the lip liner that we'll see later, or maybe just using it as like a primer type of balm and then putting another color on top so that it will give me some moisture. This full-size product is the Pillow Talk lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. Now, I did get this as a full size in a holiday lip set not too long ago, but I ended up giving that lip color away. I had a visitor to my little beauty space here, and they mentioned specifically they were interested in trying that shade, and I wasn't crazy about it or anything, so I just wiped mine off and gave it to them. So now I have a replacement. It works out. See, that was my good karma for sharing my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. Now we have a lip liner. This is from the One Size brand, and I don't think I've ever tried anything from One Size before. Maybe I have one thing, but it's not ringing a bell. So I think this may be my first intro to the brand. Something I have tried before are these Tower 28 lip glosses. This is a big reason why I purchased this set. This is the Shine On Lip Jelly Gloss in the shade Sesame. I've tried this lip jelly gloss formula before, but I don't have this color. I really like Tower 28 in general. I already know I'm going to like this lip formula. I know that I do like it. The color is super beautiful. All of these look quite lovely together. I can see mixing and matching these different finishes to create different lip looks. And we all know how I feel about the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. This is a product that I have had many times before. I will have many times again. This was another draw for me. I buy these all the time. I use them up constantly. I have a couple open right now, but you know I'm going to use this one up too. So this set was a great buy, and I'm actually really happy with all the sets I picked up. I noticed that there are a couple of duplicates within these sets and also just within what I already own, my own collection. So what I want to do is take some of these duplicates. They're going to be completely untouched, unswatched, and maybe I'll add in a couple of extra little goodies from my giveaway box. Just a small little Sephora favorites giveaway for you. I always have fun sharing some of these things with other makeup lovers, and I really don't need to keep 2 of any of these things in my own collection, so I'm very happy to pass them on to one of you. I'll put together a little prize for you, and all you have to do to enter is go down to the description box. I'll have all the rules and everything listed out there, and there'll be a link to a Google form. That form is completely private. I do all my giveaways this way just for security purposes. Nobody has access to that Google form except for me, so I will never let anybody else access your information. And when you enter that, you need to enter an email address. I will contact you via the email address you provide. That way you know it's me, because I won't do comment replies. I always get spam bots, people trying to scam in the comment replies. So we're going to take it off of YouTube. I'll contact the winner via their email address, and then I'll ship out a little prize to you. I think that'll be fun. I did film this makeup look, so it may already be up on my channel, just if you're wondering what I'm wearing today. And if it's not already posted, then that will be up very soon. I really like the way this turned out, so keep an eye out for that one, / check it out if it's already up. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about these things. What do you think about these sets? Are you interested? Are you not really drawn in by these types of things? What would you put in a favorite set? What do you think should be in a Sephora favorite set? I always love to hear what you think about things too. So make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I was literally just talking to the camera and it was not recording. It's been a long day. It's nighttime. I don't usually film late at night, but I just have extenuating circumstances right now, so that's what I have to do, and I am a little bit off my game, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like that late. It's not like 2 o'clock in the morning, but it's definitely much later than I usually film. That's alright, because I still look cute. Because you're my favorites. These are Sephora's favorites, but you are my favorites. Was that? That was way too cheesy. Okay, sorry. I am really sweating. Oh, I got a little sample-y thing in my Sephora box. I totally missed this. It's a candle. Voluspa? Forbidden Fig. Ooh. Mmm. It smells like a really, really rich person hotel. Have you ever been in like a super fancy hotel, like a Four Seasons, and it smells so good and you're like, oh, it just smells like rich people in here? That's kind of what it smells like. Maybe I can burn this and trick people when they come into my house. Then they'll just look around and be disappointed. No, my house is lovely. It's definitely not a Four Seasons though. My house has a lot more dog hair and stray Legos than a Four Seasons. Ay, ay, ay. Look at my cute little fall earrings that I made for my Etsy shop. Aren't they so cute? I got my fall nail polish, fall earrings, fall sweater, fall eyeshadow. I'm willing it into existence. I am done with this summer. This gross, humid, hot, nasty summer. Done with it. It's fall now. I declared it. By the power vested in me by this OPI nail polish, I now pronounce it fall. I know I still have more than a month to go until it's officially fall. I am counting down the days. I do know the date of the fall equinox, so you don't have to tell me it's not fall yet, but just wishful thinking. Alright, thanks for hanging out. I'm always happy to see you here. I just think that you're nice and cute. I'm happy you're here. Thanks for hanging out. You're the best. No, you are. No, you are. Okay, love your face. Bye.